that the Bridgestone is committed to protecting the environment and water. First, let me introduce the mobility. The first part is accessible mobility, where Bridgestone works in different ways to conserve water in its factories around the world. For example, in Japan, they built a water recycling facility that uses 82% less water than before. On smart mobility, Bridgestone has sponsored several university solar car research teams and a number of solar car competitions because most of the oil is extracted in the sea. If the spill occurs, the pollution caused to water resources is irreversible. On safe transportation, Bridgestone has developed an pollution-proof tire that can travel 50 km safely after the flat tire. This greatly ensures the safety of the driver so that the driver can still safely change the tire or stop to wait for rescue after the punch.
As a global leader seeking to build a truly global company, the Bridgestone Group strives to have a positive impact on the communities where it operates around the world. The Bridgestone Group is delivering on its people commitments by investing in a safer community, supporting accessible and inclusive education. The Bridgestone Group supports many programs that are aligned with its goal of helping people develop job and life skills, and that in return strengthen communities. At the Eastman, Turkey facility operated by Bridgestone employees elaborate on the importance of effective water management by hosting an educational campaign. They also identified ways to reduce dependence on groundwater by recycling and treating rainwater and wastewater. Bridgestone is working with UNICEF to improve water conservation and quality of drinking water in India's most populated states. A large sum of donation was made to ensure clean water supply is delivered to the village.
This is the part about environment. Bridgestone reuse and recycle water at many manufacturing facilities, especially operations where there are serious concerns about water shortages, such as China and Mexico. It's also using water resources more efficiently by improving production processes and using rainwater where possible. The second one, reducing VOC solvent in the manufacturing process. Development of high-strength rubber coily is a drought and heat-tolerant corp that produces a natural rubber almost identical to that harvested from heavy rubber trees. Zero waste to landfill at manufacturing facilities. Forest restoration initiatives around natural rubber farms. The Bridgestone Group has a number of group-wide and region-specific initiatives underway to reduce CO2 emissions.
Moving on to their management fundamentals, the Bridgestone Group manages water resources well. Every year, the water resources are recycled and reused efficiently at manufacturing facilities, in particular to where had serious water shortages. Besides, it promoted production process and taking advantage of rainwater as much as possible. The Bridgestone Group proceeds a risk prediction for water quality to build fresh tire manufacturing equipment. It uses the World Business Council as well for a Sustainable Development Global Water Tool and Water Resources Institute Aqueduct to solve water risks at existing facilities and confirm enhancement opportunities for each coordination.
First, I'm going to introduce the charity of Bridgestone Company. Bridgestone America announces donation of nearly 10,000 acres of the forest on Cumberland Plateau to the Nature Conservancy in Tennessee. This 10,000 acres of land will protect the critical habitat of thirds of endangered animal and plant. Protecting the land in the future might also have the ability to remove carbon dioxide from the air, so that it could maximize the land's carbon capture capacity to mitigate climate change. Bridgestone Company won an award in the field of environment. Reduction of groundwater use in intimate plant. The goal of Bridgestone Corporation is to reduce unit water consumption by 35%. To achieve this goal, they set up a goal and strive to realize that their factories has been saving water and using system to recycle cooling water. Later, they achieved a 47% reduction in water intake per unit in 2018. Projects. Bridgestone Group researched water reduction target 2 years earlier. In the Sustainable Development Report, Bridgestone Group reused and recycled water for many plants, especially in water-scarce areas. It also makes more effective use of water resources by improving product processed and utilizing rainwater as much as possible. Employees in Turkey have found ways to reduce groundwater use by recycling, treating, and reusing rainwater and wastewater. This method and educational campaigns on the importance of rational water use have helped the factory reduce its water intake by nearly 10 years. In the development new trials, the group also evaluates and improves water quality and production.
Let's talk about initiatives of Bridgestone. Bridgestone is committed to build a green factory, and it contributes to a sustainable society by living in harmony with nature, such as cherishing water resources. The group strives to achieve a high degree of balanced environmental protection and continue to carry out the technological innovation. T Group is recycling water at many of manufacturing facilities, including operations in areas where there are seriously concerns regarding water shortage. It is also using water resources more effectively by enhancing production process and using rainwater. Bridgestone is also working to ensure sustainable use of water resources through risk assessment at each site. This initiative was awarded the top water resources management rating by CDP in 2000. Speaking of the programs, the Bridgestone Tear Forward project recycles collected tears as part of the nationwide organized cleanup of public lands, rivers, streams, and lakes. Citizens participating in community cleaning activities can ask Bridgestone to help recycle tears collected as part of this work. Bridgestone will contact the cleaning project coordinator to coordinate the tear unloading, flow, and on-site tear removal at the local Bridgestone retail store. Since the Tears Forward project was launched in 2012, Bridgestone has supported more than 450 community cleanup activities and recycled nearly many tears from rivers, streams, and communities across the country. Now let's talk about the statistics of Bridgestone. The group has established a target of reducing water intake at approximately 35% per square unit by 2020 throughout the group, based on 2005 levels. As of 2016, the group has achieved a 28.5% reduction.
Our group picked Bridgestone Company as a company of interest due to the fact that it's the world's largest rubber and tire company. Its water management policies and leading-edge technology will play the role of a vanguard in developing innovative ways to conserve water in a sustainable manner. Bridgestone has been one of the most successful companies in water management and contributing to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Their sustainability policies have also benefited different aspects of living, such as people, environment, and mobility. With many award-winning programs around the world, they cover many important SDGs, such as number 3, good health and well-being. Number 11, sustainable cities and communities. Number 12, responsible consumption, and also production. Currently, they're working towards realizing the group's goal of using 100% sustainable materials in their products as their long-term vision by 2050 and beyond.